What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another podcast. So, last podcast was a bit of a doozy. The title wasn't really that good. The title wasn't really rendering, and my mic kept disconnecting or whatever like that. And the podcast wasn't on YouTube. It was only on Spotify and SoundCloud. So, I hope today might be chill. I hope today there might be a title because last one it was untitled. It was an untitled episode. Yeah. Today might be a good day. So let's start with another podcast. So we are off. What episode is this? Well, I lost track of how many episodes we have went through. How many episodes have you went through? Anyway, I'll check later. So I got a good story for you guys. And this will be a good story for you tennis fans. The time that a tennis mom went full WWE on the team after we lost. The match was supposed to be just for experience. So it was a Thursday, hot day, everyone sweating under those school umbrellas. Our school tennis team was playing against another school that, let's be real, hard way better, had way better gear coach. Okay, my English is not. So it was a Thursday, hot day, everyone sweating under those school umbrellas. Our school tennis team was playing at another school that, let's be real, had way better gear, coaches, and kids who actually trained instead of just eating canteen food and hoping for rain. But still, spirits were high. It was supposed to be a friendly match. Coaches were like, don't worry about winning, just try your best. It's about teamwork and sportsmanship. Yeah, someone didn't get that memo. And there she was, Mitcha's mom. Gold glasses, matching tracksuit, foldable chair, a cooler in the other. She sat right at the edge of the court like it was an Australian Open. Full front row, and she did not come to be chill. First 5 minutes, she's already yelling from the sidelines. Focus, Misha! What was that serve? Move your feet! You look like a tree! I'm on the bench thinking, man, please, we're 15. To say we lost is an understatement. We got demolished. Double faults, missed volleys. Oh, I placed the ball into the snack table. Mitcha tried. He really did. But his partner tripped on the baseline at one point. Another kid was playing it like it was pickleball. It was tragic. Final score 0-6. Straight set, fast. We were packing up quiet. Everyone knew we flopped, except for one person. Mitcha's mom stands up so fast her chair falls down. She marches over like she's about to hold a press conference. And then she unleashes. Loud, clear, in front of the whole team, other school, even the ref. This is embarrassing! You call that tennis? You all play like you never touched a racket before. Mitcha, I didn't drive all the way here for you to miss that many shots. Mitcha's face redder than the tennis ball packaging. She kept going. What kind of team doesn't warm up properly? I saw one of you eating Cheetos before the match. Where's the discipline? Where's the teamwork? This is a disgrace. And then the coaches try to step in. Gets blamed too. Our coach just walks over all calm trying to escalate. Man, please. And she cuts him off. Don't man me. Why are you letting them go like that unprepared? What is your game plan? We're all standing there like, did this just turn into a reality show? One of the other moms tried to calm her down. She got side-eyed so hard she backed away mid-sentence. Then full meltdown. And then walk out. Finally, Misha just grabs his bag and mumbles, can we just go home? She looks at him, then at the team, shakes her head and says, next time, I'll coach. At least then we might actually win something. Picks up a chair cooler who had just lost a championship final, and the rest of us dead silent. You could hear a mosquito sneeze. Later that night, the team's Snapchat group exploded. Misha's mom went full meltdown, crash out. Do you think she's banned for the next match? I'm scared she might coach for real. Misha didn't reply to anything. Just changed his profile picture to a black square. The aftermath. New rules. The school had to make a whole announcement the next morning. We kindly remind parents to support students athletes positively and respectfully. Translation. Don't go fool WWE at sports day. Now, whenever someone messes up in a match, someone whispers, better fix that. Now, my English is terrible. Now, whenever someone messes up a match, someone whispers, better fix that before Misha's mom shows up. So yeah, we thought losing the match was the worst part. Turns out, losing it in front of Misha's mom, that was the real final boss. Moral of the story, if your mom comes to your tennis match in sunglasses and a folding chair, you better play like your life depends on it. So earlier I said that she's going to be coaching. So we thought it was over. Misha's mom had her freaked out. The school had their awkward please be kind speech. We moved on. Or so we thought. Then during homeroom, the principal makes an announcement while welcoming a volunteer assistant coach to support our tennis team. Guess who walks in? Tracksuit, whistle, clipboard. It's her. Misha's mom. Misha's mom. Some kids clapped. Most of us just blinked in slow motion. I looked over at Misha. He looked like he wanted to disappear into the carpet. Day one of practice. Military vibe. She didn't waste time. First day, she walks onto the court like it's basic training. No warm-ups, no chatting, no water breaks. Line up, bags on the fence, phones off. Let's see who's serious. She had a whistle, a stopwatch, and a binder label tactical serve drills. Phase 1. Phase 1 of what? War? Then everything changed instantly. The vibe, gone. The chill rallies, gone. The casual games, gone. Now we had 6 a.m. conditioning session. Tennis is 70% legs, daily footwork drills with cones, radio reflections on what went wrong in your match. We were playing tennis. We were in boot camp, and if you messed up, she'd blow the whistle like the building was on fire. Is that a backhand or a sad excuse for one? Would you play like that if Rafael Nadal was watching? Do you even want to win? At one point, someone missed a serve, and she made him run laps with a ball on his racket. Results started happening, kinda. Here's the plot twist. We started getting better. Fast forward 3 weeks, and suddenly we're serving cleaner, moving faster, and actually winning matches. We weren't the laughing stock anymore. We beat the school that crushed us before 6-4. And what did she say after the win? Barely acceptable. Fix those volleys! Bro, we just had our best match ever. Then the team starts breaking. But then it got too serious. People stopped having fun. Practice became survival. One kid quit. One cried in the locker room. Misha didn't even talk anymore. She just nodded, trained, and stared into the space like a soldier. During a match, one of our double players shanked a shot and muttered, "She's gonna kill me." Then the school intervened. Eventually, the school stepped in. We had a check-in meeting with the counselor. She asked, "Do you still enjoy tennis?" Everyone just looked at the floor. Even the principal came to watch the match. And the minute she heard Misha's mom shout, "You call it an approach shot?" He pulled out his phone. The next week, due to scheduling conflicts, Mrs. Johnson will no longer serve as an assistant coach. Translation, she's been fired. So yeah, Misha's mom turned us away from Slacker into tennis machines. And maybe broke 3 spirits along the way. We won more, but we laughed less. And in the end, we could have missed the snack breaks. Now this is a good one for you guys. When the tennis coaches swapped team and chaos took over. 2 teams, 2 worlds. At our school, tennis wasn't just one big group. We had 2 teams. The expert team wore matching shirts and did drills like they were training for Wimbledon. Head coach Blake, ex-military, wore aviator sunglasses, never smiled. And he never smiled. Favorite quote? You play like that in a real match and you'll lose your dignity. And this is the normal team, or should I say maybe like the easy team. Play for fun, practice twice a week, head coach Tessa, kind, encouraging, and always brought granola bars. Favorite quote, it's okay, just hit it again. We were the normals, no stress, we laughed, disturbed, and vibe. But then it all changed. The switch. One Monday, we show up and find out Coach Blake is taking over the normal team. Coach Tessa will handle the experts. We thought it was a joke. It wasn't. Turns out, Coach Tessa wanted to challenge us up, and Coach Blake wanted to rebuild discipline. Translation: they got bored. Misha from the normals literally dropped his racket like, bro, we are not gonna survive this. Then the normals meet Coach Blake. Day 1. Pain. Coach Blake shows up with a clipboard and a blowhorn. First drill, sprints. Second drill, footwork. Third drill, serving accuracy test with punishment for misses. He said, this isn't reset, this is war. We were sweating in places we didn't know okay. My English is actually. Misha asked if he could go refill his water bottle. Coach said, your twist is weakness leaving the body. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the court, Coach Tessa, handing out banana slices, told everyone to breathe and be present, said things like, winning isn't everything. Connection is. The expert looked confused. One of them, Jared, whispered, where are the cone drills? Why is she asking me how am I feeling? She canceled a fitness test and said they do journaling on tennis mindset. The experts was spiraling. Week 2, everything starts falling apart. On the normal team, Coach Blake had us doing 100 swing repetitions with no breaks. One kid literally 2 up behind the net. We weren't sure if this was legal. I signed up to hit balls and eat chips, someone muttered. Morale gone, fun dead. Coach Blake, good. Pain build champions. Meanwhile, the experts were now doing trust falls. At one point, they had a feeling circle. One of them said, I'm scared. I've forgotten how to win. Coach Tessa clapped and said, that's brave of you. 2 weeks in, we had to play a friendly match against another school. Coach Blake led the normals in the Spartans. We looked sharp, but mentally we were cracked. One kid double faulted 7 times in a row, and Coach Blake just wrote something in his notebook. On the experts court, Coach Tessa had her team doing breathing exercise before serve. They looked peaceful. They also lost like every set. The meeting, time to switch back. After the match, the principal called an emergency debrief. Coach Tessa said softly, I think the expert needs more structure. Coach Blake grunted. And normal needs to stop crying. And everyone was like, can we just go back to normal? So they switched back. And when Coach Tessa came back to our team with granola bars and a smile, we clapped like she was a hero returning from war. So yeah, we thought switching coaches would make things better, but turns out sometimes the grass is greener because it has less foot drills. Coach Tessa brought joy. Coach Blake brought terror. And now we just want to play tennis without crying. So it all started with a note on the whiteboard. We came to practice on a sunny Wednesday. We came to practice on a sunny Wednesday, ready for warm-ups and banana slices. We expected Coach Tessa to be waiting with a usual big smile and a basket of full balls, but instead, there was a whiteboard that read, thanks for letting me be a part of your journey. I accepted the position as head coach for the girls' basketball team. Keep playing with heart, Coach Tessa. Wait, let me read that again. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. I accepted the position as head coach for the girls' basketball team. Keep playing with heart, Coach Tessa. And the tape next to it was single granola bar. Silent, shocked. Misha legit dropped his water bottle and whispered, she left us? For basketball? The next day, Coach Dave arrived. Tall, shaved hair, serious, wore all black, no clipboard, just a whistle and a stopwatch that never left her hand. We said, good morning. She said, warm up 10 laps. Go. No intro, no welcome speech, just cardio death. At lap 3, we knew Coach Tessa was gone, and this was not a drill. The feelings are for losing teams. Coach Dave's whole vibe was dominant or evaporate. You miss a shot? Push-ups now. You laughed at practice? Drop your rackets, wall sit. Bisha tried to ask if she could stretch first. She said, you'll stretch when you win something. At one point, someone brought up how Coach Tessa used to do encouragement circles. Coach Dave replied, feelings are for losing teams. Are we a losing team? We all went silent. One kid nodded slowly. She blew the whistle so hard a bird flew away. True story. One day, someone forgot to bring the practice balls. Coach Dave said, you're not ready to play, but you are ready to clean. She handed us old toothbrushes and made us scrub the lines of the court. No music, no talking, just scrubbing in the sun while she timed us. We weren't a tennis team anymore. We were a chain gang. Meanwhile, over in the basketball land, rumors started floating in. Coach Tessa was thriving. The girls' basketball team, winning games, laughing, posting selfies. She wore a whistle now, sure, but still gave hugs after game. Oh, then posted a TikTok of her saying, teamwork makes the dream work. And our whole team just stared at it like we were the abandoned children. Then the breaking point, the tournament that ruined us. We had a tournament. Coach Dave made us show up at 5 a.m. for pre-focused silence. No stretching, no breakfast, just stared at the instructions. We played and we lost. But we weren't just tired, we were mentally obliterated. After the last set, one of us, I won't say who, just dropped their racket and looked at the sky and muttered, I miss granola bars. Coach Dave clapped slowly and said, losing built character. We didn't feel built. We felt broken. So yeah, Coach Tessa left us for basketball, and we got Coach Dave, who runs drills like the military and thinks joy is weakness. We learned to serve. We learned to volley, but most of all, we learned not all coaches carry granola bars. And that was the #1 podcast. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. And I will see all of you in the next podcast. I hope we don't get canceled. And I hope we can continue this podcast. I'm not sure.